I cannot believe that this 6700 XT can do 46 mega hash at about 78 to 81 watts at the wall here at the PMD. That is incredible. It's been about a year since I have basically played around with a 6700 XT. Ever since this came out, I did do a initial review video or hash rate video for this GPU when it first came out, and since then, I would say maybe a couple months ago, there has been some optimizations for this card, especially when running it in HiveOS. And I saw a couple videos from Mr. Mad Electron Engineering, and there's a video with him and Rondi and D-Miners. What's up, guys? Those guys, they were testing out the 6700 XT, and they were able to drop another 30 watts. And I just saw that, and I was like, oh my god, why haven't I tested that out yet? And so I want to do that video. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Mr. Mad Electron Engineering, link down below. As well, I saw another video from Mr. Mining King. He's got a video where he built a rig of 6700 XTs. It was just amazing, and the efficiency of when he was mining Ethereum on these was utterly super efficient. And I was just like, man, that's amazing. Make sure you guys go subscribe to the Mining King, link down below as well. But as we all know, Ethereum is moving away from proof of work to proof of stake very soon. So for me, in this video, what I mainly want to do is not only try the Ethereum hash rate, if we can get really good efficiency on this card on my test bench, and of course we are going to utilize a Elmore Labs PMD here to see the power consumption on the 6700 XT, as well as mining other coins like Ravencoin, Flux, Ergo. Those are the coins I'm really curious about with the AMD cards, and just understand and maybe realize that the AMD cards are still great for mining, and also maybe better than some of the Nvidia cards when it comes to mining other coins, or maybe more efficient or simply cooler to run than Nvidia cards on some algorithms. So that's kind of what I want to do. This video kind of coincides with the video yesterday where I changed the thermal pads on this Gigabyte 3080, and we noticed some of the mining algorithms out there were fine on stock thermal pads, but then ETHASH or Kapow was not great on the 3080 with stock thermal pads. So we changed the thermal pads, and all of a sudden it was all great. Let me go ahead and try the Ethereum hash rate. All right, guys, let me plug it in, and can't forget today's video sponsor.
Due to the crypto market correction, GPU prices are going down. It's a great opportunity to expand, which is why Octominer is having a sale. They manufacture the best mining rigs in the industry and supply rigs to some of the largest GPU mining farms around the world. On average, they manufacture 2,000 to 4,000 rigs per month, and currently around 2% of the total Ethereum net hash rate is running in Octominer rigs. They are also an official AMD blockchain partner. Starting July 25th and going through July 29th, use the code OCTO10-072922 on checkout to get 10% off your entire order on their website. Please reach out to them at support@octominer.com for any questions.
I cannot believe that this 6700 XT can do 46 mega hash at about 78 to 81 watts at the wall here at the PMD. That is incredible. Just incredible, guys. Take a look at this. 46.23 mega hash. It's been about 4 hours so far. Software says 59 watts, but obviously we're at 76, 79, 80 watts. Let me show you guys the overclock numbers in HiveOS that I used, and I couldn't have done it without actually another YouTuber that I was checking out just on YouTube on the 6700 XT just recently, actually, June 9th, last month, 2022. Kiwi Crypto Miner, my friend. I just subscribed and you guys should subscribe as well. I'll have this video linked down below. He is the one who has also got 46.36 mega hash at 78.5 watts at the wall. Pretty much similar what I could get. And I followed his exact overclock settings in HiveOS. Okay, I'll show mine here. You guys can see what I used. Okay, so I used 1000 core, 619 on the core voltage. I used 600 memory voltage, and then memory clock I did 1073. Memory voltage 1235, fan 40, SoC frequency 980, and SoC VDD max 810. Okay, so these settings right here, it's been working just great. Okay, I did have to fine tune it a little bit, as Kiwi Crypto Miner also had some fine tuning. He was talking about the nuances. You guys should definitely go watch his video. This guy definitely seems to be a heavy AMD overclocker. Like, he really knows how to fine tune. So definitely go subscribe to him, guys. So yeah, anyways guys, this 6700 XT, and I have to say, Silicon Lottery, you know, I would say not all 6700 XTs can do this, as there may be different incremental of numbers here you might have to change, like the SoC or the core voltage or stuff like that. But these settings, it seemed to be working thus far. 163 shares on Ethermine, it shows on Ethermine, and it's been running for about 4 hours and 6 minutes right now. I will refresh just to show you guys I'm not lying. There you go, 4 hours and 7 minutes now. And yeah, look at this. That is really efficient. I think in terms of the hash per watt, I think this is on par, if not better, than the A2000. And I think it's better than the RTX 3070 in terms of efficiency on Ethereum, of course, which is just, wow, I'm utterly shocked right now. I think the 6700 XT is a sleeping giant, and I think this card has been, you know, for a while now. I just haven't been able to do a video on it recently, up until recently, as this news, I did hear about this for, I would say, maybe the past 2 months. But anyways, besides the point, wow, this card is really efficient on Ethereum. I'm gonna see if I can get good numbers on mining, let's say, Ravencoin on this card, and then we'll do Flux, and then we'll do Ergo. Let's go ahead and try Ravencoin. Oh my god, this is Ravencoin mining at about 90, 95, 94 watts, okay? And here are the numbers. 24.8 mega hash on the Kapow algorithm. It's been about an hour and 34 minutes runtime. It's been pretty stable, and software power consumption says 74. And if we go to HiveOS here, let me just refresh it just to show you guys the overclocks here. Okay, so these are the numbers that we're getting, and let me put this up. Okay, so thank you again to Mr. Kiwi Crypto Miner on YouTube here that I got the Ethereum hash rate, the Ethereum overclocks from. Basically, he did another video, which I'll link down below. You guys should definitely watch it, showing that I think he used almost the exact same like overclock settings for like the memory and the memory voltage, but the difference was the core clock. So I went from 1000 to 1340, okay, and I think the core voltage also went up, but otherwise I think everything else was generally the same. Oh, the SoC I went up another 5 for me, 815, but of course, you know, depending on your card, and if you have you know, unstable GPU 6700, then you'll have to play around with the SoC and probably the core clock as well. But you know, it's been about a good hour and 35 minutes, and it's been going. It's been mining on Team Red Miner here. So I think the efficiency here is better than a A2000, I believe, and obviously I think it's better than a RTX 3070 in terms of like the sweet spot for the 3070. So I think this 6700 XT for Ravencoin mining, guys, is really good. That is insanely efficient. 24, almost 25 mega hash at about, what, 90 watts? 89, 90 watts, 87 at the PMD here. I am mind blown right now. Like, wow, 6700 XT has really gotten some, I guess, with the SoC and HiveOS overclocks, it's really gotten a lot better. All right, guys, let me go ahead and try Ergo next. Okay, we are mining Ergo, and I simply kept the same settings that I was using for Ravencoin in terms of the overclocks in HiveOS. And yeah, the power consumption is also roughly the same. 78, 80, 83 watts, 82 watts, around there. So just judging by this, 91 mega hash on Ergo on a 6700 XT is, I would say it is efficient, but it's not efficient to say, I would say, against a A2000 that can do 100 mega hash at 70 watts. So, I mean, the difference in terms of efficiency is really, like, to be honest, it's not that big of a difference. But, I mean, for the 6700, like AMD cards, for mining Ergo, I mean, this is not bad. But in terms of the, like, NVIDIA cards, they're really good. All the NVIDIA cards are generally good and efficient on mining Ergo against AMD cards. Though, I think AMD cards, for those that have the HBM2 memory, or a different core, I don't know, the Radeon, the Vega cards are apparently really good for mining Ergo. But like the regular, you know, RX Navi 2 or Navi cards are not as great for mining Ergo. But I mean, this is not bad. All right, guys, anyway, that's a quick test of Ergo. It's been going for about an hour now. I didn't change any overclocks or anything, but this is still, I think, is pretty efficient for a 6000 series card, 6700 XT, which is pretty good. All right, I'm gonna try Flux. That'll be the last coin. Let's see what the difference is. All right, guys, we've been mining for over an hour. We're getting 31.6 souls at about 68 watts in the software. But at the Elmo Labs PMD, I'm gonna say the average amount of power that we're using on this card for mining Flux is about 90 watts or so. And it's been fluctuating a lot, pun intended. You can see the power consumption go from like 65 to 110, 113, and then goes back down to like 90, 81, 91. It fluctuates a lot, but it seems to be good around here. So I can compare this 6700 XT versus I guess a 1660 Super or 1660 Ti that can get about 30, 31 souls as well, but at like 100 and 105 watts. So pretty close, I would say, to the efficiency, but 6700s, I guess, are all AMD cards, from what I've seen, are not as efficient or great on mining Flux, but it's still decently good. It's not like it can't, but it's good for what it does. But if I were to say like A2000 that does, I think, 30 as well, but at like 70 watts, so that's more efficient, and then maybe the RTX 3070, I can get 62 souls at 150 watts on an RTX 3070. So, you know, if you compare the price of a 6700 XT versus a RTX 3070 right now, I would probably go for the 3070 if you were only going to mine Flux, that is, right? Because you're getting, I guess, double the souls, but also, I guess, somewhat double the power. 150 watts divided by 2, that would be, what, 75? And so if you compare the 31 that we're getting here versus the 90 watts, 85, 90 watts here, yeah, the 3070 would be a better buy for mining Flux, in my opinion. You guys can let me know. Okay, and just to show you guys the overclocks that I was using, thank you again to Kiwi Crypto Miner. Watched his Flux mining video for the 6700 XT. I feel like he's the only one that has shown it. I tried to search on YouTube, but look at this. He's got, I think he used a little bit more SoC, 840, as well as the core clock. We jumped it up to 2000. So, you know, Flux is, I would say, a lot more core dependent in that aspect and less memory. But overall, yeah, I mean, it's able to mine Flux. So, guys, I want to conclude this video. So one thing I forgot to talk about in all of the algorithms that we were mining, I had to look back in the previous recordings I just did now, and really, man, this 6700 XT mining all of the algorithms. And one thing to note is I had 40% fan on every single algo, Ethereum, Ravencoin, Ergo, Flux. And the temperatures of this card is utterly amazing. Even when mining Kapow, I'll show the screenshot here, it was super low, and I think I'm in love, right? I think this is one of the most coolest GPUs, like 6700 XTs, or even all 6000 series cards. I've talked with a few people, and they've all said 6000 series cards for AMD are great and cool for mining Kapow, and of course Ethereum now that we've realized the efficiency here mining Ethereum, but not Ergo and Flux. Okay, Ergo and Flux are more so good for NVIDIA cards, which I think we've all figured out even last year. But man, if you are into mining Ravencoin and I guess Ethereum Classic up in the coming here, and I guess Firo and any, I guess, ProgPow variant coins, AMD cards like this 6700 XT is gonna be amazing, I think. Really good. So with that, guys, I think that's it for this video. That was really fun. I realized a lot of things. And yeah, seriously, thank you to Mr. Kiwi Crypto Miner. Thank you to Matt Electron. Thank you, Mining King, for all your guys' information on YouTube. This is a great community. I'm glad you guys are pumping out amazing content. Please, everyone, go subscribe to them. I'll have them linked down below. So guys, to end off this video is a question for all of you. Do you think the 6700 XT is a great GPU for mining? I want to know from all of you. Let me know your thoughts, and if there's anything else I missed, let me know down below. I appreciate everyone for watching. Have a good one, and peace out.